Hi, good morning. This is Shilpa here, and welcome you all to the second exciting combined session of tarot and palmistry. So, in this session, we will be talking more about the nature and the quality of the partner you will be getting married to. So, this would be connected to palmistry along with my friend shwetank. So, I start. Basically, first we take with this card. So I'm just talking about the nature and quality. So if you get this card during your reading, this shows a woman who is like queenly nature, who has a love for pets and pretty rich. Again, if we get this card, then we it denotes that your partner is mainly confused about getting married to you. He's not very sure if he wants to get married to you
So
or no.
Shilpa, I have one question here. Now, for example, in the first card as you put in, so it means a lot of Venusian qualities, kind of, or extravagance.
Yes, yes. You see, the lady is almost smiling, and we have a parrot or a bird sitting on her palms. So love for animals, and you see the pentacles are almost like she's holding few of them, and you see grapes and garden greenery everything. So it shows like the lady is pretty much satisfied, and she is very much already like she is very much rich and
So
very good
we
nature.
are looking into an extravagant partner, a
Yes,
rich partner,
rich
wealthy
partner.
partner.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
So again, coming to a male guy, if you get this King of Pentacles, then again a very rich person, very well off. If you get this card, this denotes the person has a lot of savings, but along with hard work. Whereas if you get this card, this denotes the person that whom you are getting married already has a lot of savings, but he's not that very hardworking as compared to this partner. And then if you get this card, this shows the person is more of imaginary and dreamy. Maybe he has a lot of ambitions, lot of goals, lot of dreams, but he is not working that hard. And then coming back to this card, so the fool usually denotes a partner who is who is like who is like blindly falling in love with you. He's not very sure about your future or something, but he's following his heart, that he knows okay, he loves you and he wants to get married, so he takes the step further. This card again denotes a person, a very happy-go-lucky person, usually a person who is good, stout, healthy person, and very happy and lucky in all the relationships that is having. This card denotes again a person who loves parties and who is partying around always, and he's very happy with whatever he's having. This card suggests a person who is who will be the one who will come and propose you. So it is mainly this person will take the first step. Then we have this card, the Empress. The Empress card shows that your lady will be having queenly qualities. She will be having everything. I mean, charm and personality, money wise also very well off, and you see all the qualities in her. If you have this card shows a lady who is more of spiritual nature, but she's very balanced, so you can get married to her, no issues. This card shows that the person whom you're getting married is very much knowledgeable, but he wouldn't want to get into any sort of working or working for the relationship or working towards the problem.
So does it mean is he stuck?
No, he's not stuck, but he has certain self restrictions. So we have to find out what the restrictions are. This card denotes the person is like very happy-go-lucky nature and lot of childlike qualities. So a very good card, in fact, for a person. This card again for a long-term distance relationship. This card denotes a person who is very courageous. You will never fear when you're with this type of person. This type of person denotes a person who is very good looking, very young, and also who has a lot of passion towards his work. Yeah, so now we can connect these cards with palmistry.
So again, after a brilliant explanation of all the cards, and of course we'll be going into them individually later on because it was a quick review. as to tell about the different people and how what type of a character the person will be having. So we saw a lot of cards in them, and let us try to understand from palmistry as well as to what the connection is like for example, you have an influence line coming in from the mount of moon, and this indicates towards a person who is very emotional, who is very sensitive and caring, because moon represents that. So you are attracting a partner who is more emotional, sensitive and creative. So any card relating to that?
Yeah, we have this card. This card usually denotes a person who is very emotional, very spiritual. Also, you see a moon here.
Right,
So
right.
and
So moon and the moon mount here,
yeah,
right?
and also number
The
two
number two,
denotes,
okay,
yeah, denotes
right.
to moon.
That's great. So that would be a definite confirmation
Yes.
of the type of nature of the person. So that's great. So we find one connection straight away. Now also let us try to understand from Venus. If Venus is quite strong, we know that the person is likely to be very, very good, very refined, very cultured, extravagant, has a lot of luxury, but at the same time quite sympathetic as well. So let us try to understand what kind of a card can relate to this. Now this card more so relates to an extent the Empress, because Empress is always looked upon as a card or as a lady who is very refined, who is very cultured. All these kind of things is connected with this card as well. So in your reading, suppose you ask a palmist as to what type of nature the other person would be, and the palmist said very refined and cultured, then probably this card would also confirm the same. So like that, there's a lot of parallelism between palmistry and tarot card readings. Now let us take another example to understand this concept in a more deeper way. Now we know that when a line comes from the side of the palm, right, when the side of the palm, and this line is very strong and very well marked without any defect, we know it's a very strong and a good relationship. The strength of the relationship is very good. In fact, if we try to connect it with tarot cards, we know that whichever card she has explained, let it be the Empress or let it be the High Priestess, these all cards indicate towards a strong relationship, right? So if you get these cards and also you have a very dark line over here, we know at least that the relationship is going to be a very strong and a long lasting one, right?
Yes. And also, along with this, if we remove some other cards, then we are very much sure that the relationship is going to be a very good one.
Right. For example, the person gets High Priestess. Again, we'll take that as a reference. So we know it's a strong relationship, but more so related to Moon, and that we can connect here. Whereas the strength of this line would say that the relationship is strong. This card combined would tell that the relationship is strong as well as there is a connection to Moon.
Yeah, this card along with Lover's card, we can say that the relationship is very good one, whereas the lady or the person is very emotional, and since it is a water sign, again you see water parts here as well, so somewhere the connection plays in.
So yeah, that's very interesting again, and I would like to again come on the same point, that is, there's a lot of connection between palmistry and tarot. In fact, if I want to generalize it, all the other esoteric sciences, take it handwriting, take it astrology, take Chinese astrology, whatever it is, they all come to the same point. And basically, if we have a person who's quite good in tarot, okay, and a person who's good in palmistry, when we combine these, it gives you a much more precise, accurate and to the point reading, which helps you improve your life in a significant way, right, isn't it?
Yes.
So basically it will help this person to know the characteristics of the person.
And also, suppose like you're not into a relationship, and if you see someone, some person or some lady around you who is much more spiritual or much more royal, and an empress type, okay, this is the person that is definitely been made for you.
Right. So basically, what we are coming at is both are quite good, and they hint, and combinedly they will be giving you much more positive and accurate results. Thank you
Also,
for listening, and yeah.
yeah. Also, we have remedies for suppose you're single or you're already into a relationship and you're facing some problems. So, along with the reading, we are also giving you remedies.
Yes, and of course you can get you can contact us through our numbers. That is, again, you can contact me on 8951568344.
And you can contact me on 8867 066303. And this would be a combined reading, that is, along with palmistry, you will also have a tarot reading done.
Thank you for being patient and listening us. Hopefully you got quite good amount of benefit out of this. Take care. Bye bye.